Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Wednesday, everybody, on the 21st of March. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, John, Dave, Grant, good to see you. Phil, everyone. Herricks, Andrea, what's up? Nick, good to see you. Gene, all right, everyone, let's get ready to get started. First of all, there is a major nor'easter hitting us again here in the New York area in the Northeast. The 4th in March. May I say global warming? It is, I can't believe we have another nor'easter. So anyway, I want to give you guys a little heads up for the safety of my staff. Everyone is, we did close our office, so a lot of the staff are working from home. Which is great. Could you imagine? It's not like, you go into the supermarket and like it's closed. We're open. I mean, regardless, we're open. We're here. So everyone is basically working remote, which is great. This is great about the technology part of it. Hey, I tell you, this is the greatest job in the world. So you can work anywhere in the world. That's what's great about it. Work from home always. That's right, Ken. Is that great? You got no rent. You got no employees, right, Ken? You got a kitchen. Right, you're right on the beach. What more do you want, Ken? Okay, you only have rush hour. That's right, no rush hour. You can save money on gas. You don't have to worry about driving a car. Safety, it's awesome. No boss. Well, don't say it to my employees. They know they still have a boss. You're more than welcome, Grant. This is what's great. That's right, I'm the boss when it comes here. Well, listen, guys, everyone's their own boss, being part of the Cyber Group room, which is great. The whole thing is, listen, I am just here, just trying to, share my knowledge with you. Listen, I only work 2 hours a day, if less, but, I got to keep myself busy. And the only reason why I do what I do, like I tell all of you, I'm only as good as I am as long as you guys, if I could teach you guys exactly what I was taught, you're going to make me a great trader because you make my life a lot easier. And you know what? The more people we bring in, the more life that we're going to make all our lives easier. And that's why we do it. So let's get right into it and talk about a couple of things that are happening. First of all, I know the Fed's coming out today regarding about the interest rates. They said, they're going to raise it, 3 times they're saying? So we'll see what happens today. But remember, it's not about what happens today. It's what they're going to predict in the future. Okay? They always factor in. They don't like to spook the market too much. I think the only time I ever seen the market ever get spooked, I don't know if you ever remember this, but probably not, but I remember President Bush came out when I originally started, and he just came from nowhere and just lowered the rate about a half a point. That's when the rates were high. Just came out of, he says, let's just lower the rate, and the market took off. Just came from nowhere. I don't know what made him do it or sparked it, and, he obviously can do that, and any president can do that. But obviously, it's not what's going to be coming out today. It's what they're going to be projecting going into the future. A couple of things also. I mean, obviously, a lot of you saw what happened with Twitter. Twitter took a big, nasty hit yesterday. You could see it from 36 down to 31. It's coming back a little bit. Listen, I guess everyone heard the news that all online leaders will be soon to be forced to obtain consent. This is what's coming across the newswire from their users to collect and use their data. It's unclear how often users will be have to consent and how strict regulators will be on how advertisers gain consent. So basically, what they're doing, they're cracking down on all these social medias. You know what? Listen, I'm just gonna throw my 2 cents in there, guys. Do you feel like the whole social, listen, we're all older here. A lot of us are older. I a lot of us were in our 50s and 90s here, 80s. Remember where we started till today? Don't you feel like it's just getting a little too overpowering regarding about social media, these kids and everything? They got to do something. The privacy is just dead. Yeah, social media, Ken saying Kenthal is destroying America. It really is. And you know what? I think it's making a lot more people divisive. I don't think social media obviously is biased. It was very neutral. They're biased on one side versus the other, and it all could be different. So it's very dangerous, and they got to do something. But listen, I believe the free of the internet, but these social media companies, I'm telling you, they could destroy people. They kill people. I mean, they really kill people. People like, today's kids, I'm telling you, like, they destroy people's lives. They're like, you know what, their name gets across the internet, and then, like, they're destroyed forever. I know people had to move out of towns because of, being completely manipulated and, listen, these people are such professionals. They are, no, listen, I take it back. They're the professionals. They know how to, they could take you and literally destroy you just because you said something dumb. If you got in your face, they are big bullies. They really are. And I hate to go on a tangent on it, but I'm just glad that, the government is now going to start taking and putting some clamps on these social media companies. And you know what? I think it's really going to take a hit. I really think it's going to take a hit. So, I don't know how big they're going to get it, but I could see it being a, it could really hurt those stocks pretty bad. Grant, at 80, we went skiing with my 60-year-old children yesterday. Well, good for you, Grant. Isn't that awesome? Cool. There you go. Hope we all, like I said, that's the beauty of life, right? To trading and going out there and doing it. But Grant, were they on their phones going down the mountain, texting, checking out their Instagram and everything? Amen. Yes. All right. So, how were those knees feeling, Grant, from Lawrence? Michael says bullies because you don't have the face someone face to face. Yeah, it's always nice to talk behind a computer, right? But then when you see face to face, you see how what a bully you are. Anyway, let's get right into it, guys, because of I think that's going to really change the way the market looks and what's been happening. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to throw my 2 cents just one more time. I'm going to throw my 2 cents just one more time before we get into the trading market. Wouldn't it be interesting? Wouldn't it be nice if the government could pass a law that if somebody wants to sue you and they lose, you have the right to sue them back for all the damages and everything? Wouldn't that stop a lot of frivolous lawsuits, right? Would it be nice that if someone, goes out there on social media and does something to you, that if they are bullying, you could actually go out there and sue them for the damages of what they've done to all of you? Wouldn't that sound like fair? I mean, I don't know. Government is the most corrupt, lawless. Well, Grant, aren't they all lawyers? All right? Aren't they all lawyers? Take that away, and you know what? The whole lawyer business is out of business. All right? And, I know we have some lawyers here, and trust me, I had some lawyers hate lawyers regarding for certain things like that. But please, guys, I know you got some lawyers here. Don't hate me for that. But and believe me, I live in a town with a bunch of lawyers, and you need lawyers to protect you. But I think a lot of that, if you stopped all that, I think it'll stop a lot of frivolous lawsuits that go on every day. Anyway, let's. Deutsche Bank has a big drop today, worth watching. Benita, we're gonna check that, Agri. I don't like government passing anything, Jim says. David says, sue is one thing. Courts are already backed up, but collecting is another. All right. Napoleon type law. Wrong room, Deb. Ken saying. What happened to the sound? Oh, Neil's got sound audios. All right, well. Best thing, Neil. Thanks a lot, Josh, for going and sharing. All right, let's go out there and do some. Let's do some talking a little bit. First of all, let's talk about what moved yesterday. We had a couple of good moves that had some really good. MRNS did pretty well yesterday. Look at that beautiful chart. Just literally took a nice little dive. A lot of people did pretty well on that. Wayne Phillips made around 20 cents, 15 to 20 cents. David G made 47 cents or so, and he bought it in pre-market at $4.50 in pre-market high. He did really, really well with that one. We had a couple other ones that did pretty well. Square, by the way, Square, what's going on? This thing is just on fire. I think I told you this. This, there's some stocks, because some people look at it like, this is day trading. I'm really a swing trader and in options. Guys, I swing trade also. Okay, I've been holding this thing forever. I mean, I had it for the past 2 months already, and I sold it like a jerk. Right back here in November when it dropped. I sold it at 43. I ended up buying it back at 47. I mean, I'm doing pretty well, but we're doing pretty well on that one. So the Square is doing great. I mean, the two swing trades that I'm in is Square and GoDaddy. Those are the two swings that I have. Just tell you guys again, GoDaddy didn't go up as nicely, but that Square, I mean, listen, breaking all-time high, guys. We learned that in class. Doing pretty well. All right, and the what else we got? The PRPO. That one had a huge run up. Let me just bring this up right here. You can't really see that on the chart. Okay, so PRPO, I tell you, got halted. Stock went to $1.70, came right back down. I want to make a little comment about this because I talked about this yesterday in the morning. I tried to buy it. I know some of you were able to get it. My broker will not let me buy it due to what's called a 50-50 rule. And what happens, my broker doesn't let me buy, and I think I mentioned this in class. I want to reiterate because some of you might encounter this problem. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a little tip of the day. Very, very careful. You got to listen carefully on this. The 50-50 rule means that the company is not is not a value of over $50 million. Okay. Now there is what you could probably look at something as a penny stock, right? But it still trades on the NASDAQ National. I've looked into the stock, and it only has a market cap about $5 million. All right, this stock did maybe, I don't know, $50 million in trades yesterday. I think it was just all over the place. So you got to be careful because when we look at stuff like that, guys, look what happened to the stock. Came right back down to 78 cents. So I want you got to be careful when we see you get that rule, that 50-50 rule, when market cap of the company is really not worth it. Once again, it could be a short squeeze. It could be, it could just be strictly momentum. We really don't care about stuff like that, but you also know when we see things like that, we got to get out, take our money, and run. All right. So that one did pretty well, and then we had the PR. Oh yeah, we did that. So we had the MRSN, the PRPO, the Square, and the Twitter. All right. So anyway, regarding about watching all the other stuff, guys, you got Google, which listen. I think it's been on fire, but I'll tell you, all these social media stocks, Google, Facebook, look, they're all going to be taking hits. I don't know how serious they're getting. Snapchat, that one's really, really bad. Twitter, I mean, all of them. Let's keep a close eye on it and see how these things work out with the social media. But I'll tell you, if that rule passes out, we could see some really cool stuff that's happening. All right, I'm going to go through the picks. I just want to make one last announcement. Are anybody lives here within the New York area? New York City, Jersey, Connecticut? Anyone going to be in New York City next week? I know we have a couple of people that live in the area. Anyone going to be here? Okay, Ron, you are, right? Okay. Amy, you're here. Okay, this is what I want to tell you. I don't know if you guys got the email, but let me tell you something that's really, really cool. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, I'm not going to be here Thursday. I'm going on vacation Thursday for a whole week. Okay, I'm going to take my first vacation, a real vacation with my family over 2 years. Okay, my wife was bothering me forever. So anyway, but Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be in Manhattan. That's right, Amy. Trade Station is doing a phenomenal event at the Oculus. Okay, the Oculus is in the World Trade Center. I told you I spent over $5 billion. I don't know if you guys ever went to the Oculus, but this thing is absolutely ridiculous. The most beautiful building you ever seen. It's basically where the path goes from Jersey to New York. Well, they had just rented 10,000 square feet. They're going to be giving out free haircuts, shaves. They're going to be giving out tanning booths. They're launching they're doing this whole new gimmick. They're trying to come outside the box than your typical brokerage firm, but they're doing this great event. They're going to do a traders challenge. I'm actually be doing a speaking there, and people are going to be able to trade against me there at the Oculus. They're going to take people out there. I think they get like almost, I don't know, I think there's like almost 400 or 500,000 people pass there every day. So if you guys are in the area, definitely stop by. I'll let you know when I'm going to be there at my time doing the speaking. But if you're in that area, I think that's really, really cool. I was like, what are you doing? 10,000 square foot booth they're going to have there, and they'll be doing all this stuff. So if you're, even if you don't have a TradeStation account, guys, come down there. I'll be down there, and I'll be there for 2 days. But I'm only going to be there for about an hour to 2 hours at certain times of the day. And I'm also going to be broadcasting on a TV show there also. I'll let you guys know about that. All right. So anyway, if you're in the area, definitely come down and see us. All right, now let's go through the watch list, guys. Sorry, I've been chatting away like an animal, but a lot of content to talk about. And also, so let's go through the watch list. First of all, TEUM. Okay, let's go through that one. TEUM. It's got a nice little push. It went all the way to 325 in pre-market. I told you I'm in it at 308, 307. I think I am. I think I'm at 307. I own it. So it came back a little bit. I was up pretty nicely, but it came back down. But right now, I think I'm up like a couple of cents on it. But that one looked pretty good. I don't know. It didn't do its 830 move like I anticipated. PTI, also a very nice little inexpensive stock right there. Up 12%. 500,000 shares already traded. Stock took a little bit of a hit. Down from like 9 all the way down to 5. It's coming up a little bit. You got some resistance levels from the day before. So great high frequency trades there. Awesome type of stock. Put that on your watch list. FSLT. Oh, spelled it wrong. FSCT. Yeah, there you go. All right, this one's up 5%. Trade over 250,000 shares already. It's a little on the more the expensive side, but this stock took a big hit also. You can see it from 35 down to 30. It's making a little bit of a comeback. You got some resistance levels that it's testing right now. Not a lot of iceberg orders out there, a lot of hundreds, which I'm not a fan of, but we're cutting it really close out there with some picks to watch. MULE. This one's moving up really nicely. Things been on fire lately. This stock was one of the great moves that happened yesterday. Went from 34 away to 42. She's strong. She had some great after hours trading again. I would keep an eye on that one too. MULEGIS. This one's taking a big hit. I thought it was going to probably continue to be a short. Oh, that's an ugly number, 666. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't trade that. I don't like that number. All right, scratch that. That spooks me out. Gurn. What the hell is going on with this Gurn? This Gurn's been on fire lately. Stock was at 250. It's been a great swing trade. It's been a great day trade. You can see it's been pushing really, really nicely. Let's keep an eye on this Gurn trade also. It's been on a nice momentum move. Let's see if it breaks out of the resistance levels around 440. You could see there is a 13,000 share seller out there, 12,000 share seller that are holding the fort right at that major resistance levels. Look at that telltale window, guys. You don't really ever rarely see that, especially when it's stagnant during the pre-market. But if it does get through that, look, the sky's the limit. Come on, baby. Ken Thole says, let's go Gurn. There you go. Isn't Gurn a pharmaceutical stock? I think it's a pharmaceutical stock, right? Whatever they did, they came out with something pretty good. All right, anything I'm missing I did not call out? The MULE I already got. That's already on there. Anything else? MARA back on the list. It's up 16%. It's got good volume. The stock went up from $1.30 all the way to $10 back in, you could see that in, what's this date over here? It was great over here. We made a killing on this date. Right here, back in October. Definitely throwing this back on the watch list. MARA. All right. Anything else? Yeah, we got resistance there, Ken. All right, so, guys, sorry for chatting away, but I think we had a great conversation. I really would be really concerned of what's going to happen with a lot of these social media stocks. Let's keep an eye on what happens with the Fed meeting today. And, and for all you new trials members that are here, all those people, the new members that have joined us, hopefully you guys enjoyed and see what's been happening. Hopefully you're going to realize the greatest job in the world. Just please keep in mind, and all my YouTube and Facebook and Twitter fans out there watching this, listen, whatever we find right now, this is only the beginning. Usually you always get a new list of stocks that come out of the gate, like stocks, like the PO yesterday. Thing just comes out of the gate, then see in pre-market, goes from 60 to $1.70, take 20, 30, 50% of that move, you're done for the day. All right? Guys, good luck today. Happy trading. And, oh, don't forget, I forgot to mention a couple of things. Almost cut it off. Because of the bad weather, Josh will get Traders Talk up there by tomorrow because the office is closed. And then also don't forget, tomorrow, we are going to, like every week, we're going to have open house at 12 o'clock. So if you go out there and share it with your friends, like I said, and anyone watching it, come and join us. I'll show you how to be the 2-hour day trader. Guys, thanks everyone. Good luck. I'll see you back at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting.